Let's get to that new information now about the man accused of shooting and killing 2 employees at Methodist Medical Center Saturday. We're going to get you up to speed in case you missed this yesterday. It happened in the labor and delivery unit at Methodist. That's in the Oak Cliff area, southwest of downtown Dallas. It was shortly after 11 a.m. Saturday. Police say Nestor Hernandez was in a room on the 4th floor maternity ward. This mugshot is from the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Hernandez had been in a state prison in Texas for a 2015 aggravated robbery, but he was paroled 1 year ago, and he was given permission to be at Methodist for the birth of his child. He's accused of shooting 2 hospital employees who entered the hospital room. Then Methodist police shot him. He is in custody tonight at another hospital.
In this video, we explore the tragic consequences of a man's uncontrolled jealousy and violent impulses despite being on parole. After being granted permission to visit his girlfriend in the hospital following the birth of their child, he quickly turned an intimate moment into an accusation of infidelity. His paranoia escalated, and instead of confronting his girlfriend, he lashed out violently, killing 2 innocent hospital workers. This case highlights the dangers of unchecked emotions, the system's failures in parole management, and the devastating impact of misplaced anger on innocent bystanders. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to the victim's family and friends. On October 22, 2022, at approximately 10:21 a.m., 30-year-old Nestor Hernandez arrived at Methodist Dallas Medical Center, located at 1441 North Beckley Avenue, Dallas County, Texas, 75203, to see his girlfriend Selena Villatoro in labor and delivery. Hernandez was acting suspiciously while in the room with Villatoro and their newborn child, accusing Selena of cheating. He then started searching the closet and bathroom for anyone else who could be in the room. During the visit, Hernandez grabbed a revolver from his pants and assaulted Villatoro in the head several times. He sent menacing texts and phone calls to his family, ending the assault on Selena. Then, Hernandez told Villatoro as he sat on the room's couch, "Whoever comes in this room is going to die with us, and we're both going to die today." Following the attack, Jacqueline Pokuaa, a 45-year-old hospital employee, entered the patient's room to administer standard care. Nestor Hernandez got up, approached the employee, and fired 1 shot at her while Pokuaa was ministering to the patient. Just a few doors down the hall, Methodist Medical System Sergeant Robert Ringel was investigating a complaint about stolen items when he and hospital employees heard what sounded like a gunshot in an adjacent room. When Katie Annette Flowers, 63, heard the gunshots and turned to peer into the room, Hernandez fired again from the doorway, striking Katie in the corridor. Katie is another hospital employee. After seeing the second employee shot, Sergeant Ringel used his radio to request assistance. Hernandez allegedly reloaded his revolver and began to exit the room while it was still loaded, according to the investigation. With his department-issued firearm, Sergeant Ringel fired 1 shot, striking Nestor in the leg. After being shot, Hernandez returned to the room, and following a confrontation with the police, he was placed under arrest. Tragically, both hospital staff died as a result of their injuries. Hernandez was charged with capital murder. In 2015, Hernandez was charged with aggravated assault on a public official, burglary of residence, and aggravated robbery. He received an 8-year sentence for aggravated robbery and served 6 years before being released on parole in October 2021. He was taken into custody in March 2022 for violating his parole, and he was released in April to his parole officer. Carrollton police detained him in June for a parole violation. He was held in county jail before being transferred to TDCJ custody and released in September 2022 with an ankle monitor. Katie Annette Flowers, 63, was a seasoned nurse who deeply cared for the moms and infants she looked after. She has been a nurse for 41 years, including 15 years at Methodist Dallas. Katie Flowers leaves behind 3 other children and 4 grandchildren. She enjoyed teaching new mothers how to nurse and care for their newborns.
Annette was a nurse, a mother and grandmother who loved her daughters and grandkids. She recently renovated her home and was looking forward. She was really excited for retirement. A nurse at the hospital told us Annette was a great caring nurse who loved her job.
Jacqueline Pokuaa, 45, was born in Ghana and moved to the United States in the late 1990s to further her study in social work. She was one of 7 siblings and the mother of a 13-year-old. She had worked at Methodist for almost a year. Jacqueline eventually went on to earn a master's degree in social work.
Jacqueline, a social worker who came from Ghana 20 years ago. Friends called her the calm in chaos. Jacqueline was also a mother to a beautiful young boy.
Her smile, her personality, how friendly or how helpful that she was. So I think that's, if I should use the word one word to describe her, I would say maybe her smile. Because when I look at the picture, she has a very beautiful smile.
On October 21st, here at Methodist Hospital, Selena Villatoro gave birth to a baby boy. The baby's father, Nestor Hernandez, was there.
Like, whenever my water broke, he's the one that took me over there, and he stayed, you know.
Hernandez was on parole for aggravated robbery and was on an ankle monitor. He initially wasn't supposed to be at the hospital, but got permission from his parole officer to visit Selena and his newborn son the next day. Selena says he texted before he left the house around 7 in the morning.
We were texting good at first. Like, when he woke up, he FaceTimed me. He was like, how's the baby? Is the baby okay?
Selena says he didn't show up until just before 11 a.m. and appeared to be drunk. This is surveillance video of him inside the hospital.
I was mad, you know, because he had a beer in his hand. Like, how would you come in the hospital with the beer?
She says he would get mean and jealous when he was drunk. He began accusing her of having another man in the room before he got there.
He's like, nah, you got me messed up. Who's been in here? Like, I'm not done. He's like, I told you to stop playing with me. He's like, nah, we're gonna die today. Selena says she was holding the baby in her arms, terrified he would kill them and anyone who walked through the door. He was like, press the button, press the button. I was like, no, you tripping. And I had the baby, I had my baby right here, and he hit me on this side, and I thought he was gonna hit my baby. And he just kept hitting me.
She says that's when Jacqueline Pokuaa, a hospital caseworker, walked in.
Yeah, she had the papers, and he got up, and he just went like around. He just shot her, and I was like trying to make eyes with her, like I don't know. I was just like kept looking at her, like trying to like, I don't know. I don't even know what I was trying to do. And then he shot her, and then that's when all that just happened. He went in his back pocket, and he got like a little box of like bullets, you know. And he started like reloading or whatever, and he just kept saying like, yeah, you see, like, you thought this was a game, like, we're gonna die today, like, you enjoy your time with your baby, like, we're gonna die. He had the gun, you know, just pointing. I knew he was like gonna kill me and then like kill himself.
Can you come out? Over here, please, come out.
Officers were calling for Hernandez to surrender, but Selena thought they were also talking to her.
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to leave my baby. I don't know. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to die. I didn't want to die in front of my baby.
Please, man, just do me a favor. Let them outside, please. Let them outside, please. That's all I'm asking.
In the video, you can hear Selena screaming and begging for officers not to shoot Hernandez.
Hands up. Okay.
Don't shoot him. She says she was trying to convince him to surrender, but he kept hitting her while she held the baby.
He was so close where he hit me, like he could have hit him, and you know he would have died too. Or just like it's just crazy. I don't even know why he did that. Like, I kept asking him too, like, why would you do this? Like, what was the reason? I jumped up and I got the gun, you know, like, and the officers were like talking to us and stuff and was telling him like, you know, to come outside. And I was like, I got the gun. I was like, I'm gonna throw it outside. I got the gun.
Dallas police officers who had been called to assist took Hernandez into custody. Selena says thinking back on that day has been difficult. especially knowing 2 innocent women lost their lives.
I'm so sorry for their loss.
Selena says she has a lot of regrets, like staying with Hernandez after the both of them went to prison at the same time for robbing a woman. She says after they were both released, she went back to him, even though she knew he was controlling, angry, and drank too much.
I should have left him whenever I seen how he was getting out of control with his drinking.
Selena says she has not spoken to Hernandez since that tragic day and has no desire to ever talk to him again.
Nestor Hernandez, 31, was found guilty of capital murder in the October 2022 shooting deaths of Jacqueline Pokuaa, 45, a social worker, and Katie Annette Flowers, 63, a nurse, at Methodist Dallas Medical Center. He received an automatic sentence of life without the possibility of parole. Prosecutors didn't seek the death penalty. Even though Jacqueline and Katie will not return, we hope the sentencing provides the family with some peace and closure. We wish both families healing as they move forward. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.